ladies and gentlemen. You know, one thing this war has revealed: America only responds and recognizes people that look just like them, that are in turmoil. They will elevate these non citizens over the people that live here. They will tell you they have to cut off the unemployment during the pandemic. They will tell the Black community that they need to do studies and put committees together and do all this stuff, HR 40 for reparations. But as soon as Ukraine opened their mouth, the money is flowing without effort. So they will elevate others over us, especially if they look just like them. President Biden on Wednesday announced new military assistance for Ukraine. This is after the speech of Zelensky addressing Congress, right after, minutes after. All right, so after the speech, Biden announced new aid: anti aircraft defenses, drones, and other weaponry, offering fresh U.S. support in wake of an urgent plea from President Volodymyr Zelensky. Biden announced, now remember, they were getting $13.6 billion, right? Well, they're getting an additional $800 million in new assistance for Ukraine, which paired with $200 million authorized over the weekend. So that's another billion, right? Which brings the new total to 1 billion over the past week. See, when the people look just like them, the pockets are deep. The new aid will help provide 800 anti aircraft systems to combat Russian airplanes, 9,000 anti armor systems to help destroy Russian tanks, and armored vehicles, 7,000 small arms such as machine guns and shotguns, and a total of 20 million rounds that includes artillery and mortar. I want to be honest with you. This could be a long and difficult battle. This is what Biden said. I knew this thing wasn't going to be over. You listen to some of these lame ass YouTubers out here. Oh, it's been 2 weeks. Oh, they need to stop. They're not going to stop after no 2 weeks. Okay. Vladimir Putin didn't do all of this just to end in 2 weeks or 3 weeks or even a month. He's going to go on with this thing. So, this is all the stuff. You know what it is. They are hoping and wishing everything will come to an end, to the point where they're trying to put it out where, oh, this thing will be ending soon. And they don't have that kind of information about what Putin's intentions are. All you're doing is speculating. So, moving on, y'all. We are united. So they're united in their stance against Putin. We're going to continue to have Ukraine's back as they fight for their freedom, their democracy, and their survival, Biden added. And we're going to give Ukraine the arms to fight and defend themselves throughout these difficult days. Yes, because you know why? Defending yourself is a human right. How many times have they tried to tell us not to defend ourselves, or make you feel like if you defend yourself, you've done something wrong? And see, I'm glad these things are coming out, y'all. It really needs to come out. The hypocrisy. It really, truly needs to come out. Biden's speech just came hours after Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky delivered a personal and emotional plea to the United States Congress asking for a no fly zone over his country and more assistance to beat back Russian attacks on civilians in major cities. Now, Russia already said they are not going to abide by a no fly zone. They already said they're not. Zelensky, who spoke both in Ukrainian and English during his address, invoked Pearl Harbor. Yeah, I heard all of that. MLK and 9/11 and yada, yada, yada. Mm-mm-mm. Specifically, Zelensky called for sending warplanes to Ukraine after a request to the US to help directly send Soviet era fighter jets to the country fell through over concerns by the Biden administration that such a move would escalate the fighting. See, they're trying to avoid World War III, and ultimately, they're not going to be able to avoid it. Zelensky also addressed Biden directly at one point, saying being the leader of the world means to be the leader of peace. These folks don't know what the hell peace is. You know what? This is just too funny. Is there any peace in the US, y'all? Is the US a peaceful place? I'm talking to my brothers and sisters. Since you've been on this earth, since you've been birthed on this earth, over these 500 years of reading the history and living through the hell that we're living through, give me one era where it was peaceful for any of us. See, don't talk to us about peace. And you're in the midst of always giving us hell in this country. Don't talk to us about peace. Your peace talk is falling on deaf ears because we know you're full of crap. But the White House and Pentagon have adamantly opposed a measure that could be seen as getting into a direct war with Russia, ruling out establishing a no fly zone because it could mean shooting down Russian planes. And officials have been consistent that Biden opposed putting U.S. troops on the ground in Ukraine, refusing to set any red lines for what might be a change to a change the calculus. But you know what? The only way you're getting Putin out of there is war. All these negotiations and ceasefires and all, that's not going to get him out of there. All right, y'all. Biden did not respond to a question during Wednesday's event about what it will take to send fighter jets from Poland to Ukraine. Well, y'all, they're getting $800 million plus $200 billion, a whole billion, in addition to the $13.6 million. They have not complained about not having the money. They have not what the usual things they said of what y'all gonna do with the money. Do you hear them asking Zelensky that? Do you hear them having all kinds of concerns about that money reaching his hand? None of them things they would question when it comes down to reparations. Yes, the United States of hypocrisy is alive and well. Y'all, please tell me what you think about this video. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next video. Peace, family.